besties, ghouls, all things spooky and sparkly, welcome back to the Cultured Club. I am your host, Lauren, and this week we are doing Halloween in a heat wave. That's right, it's Summerween. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to your perfectly cultured corner of the internet. Now, if you are curious as to why I am dressed like a vampire queen in the middle of July, it is because my heart is wrapped in black lace year round and I smell like pumpkin spice on the inside. I am obsessed with Halloween, and it is official that on July 5th, it is Halloween season. It's spooky season. That is the official kickoff. That means I have carte blanche to do and celebrate all things Halloween. And that is what we are doing. This is my kickoff to the Halloween season. So buckle up, Buttercup. We are getting into it. I'm so excited. I could not be more pumped for this episode. I think this is my favorite episode that I'm doing so far. I'm so stoked to be doing this. I am living for this outfit. I fully planned this. I really got into it. I have the pumpkin. I have a candle going that I don't think you guys understand. I've been hoarding this candle for 2 years because it smells exactly like Halloween. I don't know how to describe it. I found it at Home Goods 2 years ago and I have refused to burn it. I just open it every once in a while. It comes with this like beautiful orange like gradient cloche, and I just open it every once in a while and smell it because it smells exactly the way you want Halloween and fall to smell. And I lit it for you guys because it gave the room ambiance, because I am so invested in the Halloween spooky vibes. I have a cup of hot tea in my favorite mug, and we are going today. We are just getting into it. I'm boiling alive in this sweater, but you know what? You gotta sacrifice for the vibes, baby. That's what we're doing. We're sacrificing for the vibes. It's currently like 90 degrees outside and it's in the middle of July, but I don't care. I don't care. We're celebrating spooky season because as soon as that last firework goes off, although if you live in my area, the fireworks are still annoyingly kind of going off, even though they shouldn't be. They should not be, but they're still kind of going off in the area. So as soon as that last firework goes off and the last strains of the 4th of July music stops playing, it's officially spooky season. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to take a sip. This is my favorite tea. It's the Twinings green tea jasmine tea. I am obsessed. I have at least a cup, if not 2, every day. And I bought this mug at Fortnum and Mason in London while I was living there. And I'm obsessed with this mug. I pulled it out just for this. I have a mug that is a pumpkin. I actually have a mug that is in the shape of a pumpkin, but I figured that was maybe a little too much. I figured that was maybe pushing the boundary of Summerween a little too far. The little pumpkin and the candle and kind of the orange flowers and me dressed the way I am, I figured was just enough. I think the pumpkin mug might have been a step too far. So I reined it in, but don't fret, because all of that's coming out the second it gets closer. Like September, it's over. It's over. The bumpers are coming off. The crazy is coming out. The Halloween lover inside of me, all of the Halloween decor is coming out for this. I'm so excited. My birthday is in October, and I've always just loved Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. I love the vibes. I love the music. I love the food. I love the smells. I love the ambiance. The activities. I love it. I mean, I've had a ghost cake so many times. I've had spooky birthdays. Love it. I'm turning 30 this year, and there is always been a joke that I really want to celebrate my 30th birthday in Salem, Massachusetts. That's an actual running joke between my sister, my mom, and I, and my friends. And I think it's really funny. It's a joke, but it's also not a joke. I'm that into Halloween. I really love this energy. And even though I have loved every minute of summer, and I've loved the hot weather and the gorgeous vibes that has brought, of just yes, summertime, get tan and let's go to the beach and let's sit by the pool. And I love that because I'm an outsidey person, not an outdoorsy person. I am so ready for Halloween. I'm ready for the cozy, comfy autumn energy. I'm ready to put on all my favorite movies. I am ready for cozy gaming. I'm ready for cozy activities. I am ready for pumpkin carving. My friend Ella and I, we carve pumpkins every year. It's kind of a funny tradition for us now. I am ready for like the yummy food that comes along with Halloween. I am ready. I'm just, okay. So let's get into our first segment. Okay. So now that it's July 5th, we are all aware of what that means. I know I just said it, but I think corporate America is also fully aware because, like I said, the second that last firework goes off, boom, Michael's got skeleton pillows down their aisles. We've got Marshalls and TJ Maxx with their spooky candles. Bath and Body Works has a brand new collection of spooky scents all ready for you to buy. Have you seen their little wall plugins this year? My God, if I can find pictures on the internet of their new Halloween collection for 2025, I will put them here now. Just please peruse because I need to buy all of them. And every year it's all new. It's all intense. They drop candle lines, pillow lines, PJ lines, food lines, blanket lines. They drop everything new, all new decor. And then you get the YouTubers that are my absolutely favorite. I'm delighted by this. You get Halloween decor hunting. The second it becomes July 5th, Halloween decor hunting videos come out. They're going to TJ Maxx. They're going to Marshalls, Ross, Home Goods. They are going to all of the stores. They are going everywhere to find the finds of the season. They are going everywhere. I mean, Michael's has some incredible Halloween decor. And it's so fun to go and just look. And it's not a mood. It's not a vibe. It's not an energy. It's a lifestyle at this point. It's not even a season anymore. It's a lifestyle. You have to get into the gig. Like, get into the gig, mama. Like, you're either in or you're out. It's insane. It's so funny because it's a commitment. It's a commitment. It's expensive too. I don't know if you've noticed, but Halloween decor has really gone up in price because people have flooded the market of Halloween decor hunting. And if you just go on YouTube or even TikTok, you can find Halloween decor finds. You can just look at Halloween decorate for Halloween with me. You can find all of these like DIY Halloween decor or perfect autumn day or all of these aesthetic YouTube videos the day after 4th of July. It's all there, especially if it's people located more in like the New England areas. They tend to put out those videos a little bit earlier because they have the more like aesthetic things to find, to go look for. The pumpkin patches, the apple cider donuts, they have all of those things that me here in California, I don't necessarily have access to yet, right? Like, I won't have a pumpkin patch to grace my presence with until August, most likely, which is like such a bummer and only a couple weeks away, but like that sucks. Like, I have to wait a few weeks to go, but that's what's happening. So it's giving the vibes that we want, but the girlies on TikTok are already ranking the new, scents at Bath and Body Works. They're already ranking all of the new decor lines at TJ Maxx and Home Goods. Things are already selling out and going viral at TJ Maxx. Like, it's insane. And it's just dropped. It is July 10th. I believe today is July 11th. What is today? Today is July 11th. And it's already happening. I mean, the famous Anthropologie glassware that changes every season, they've already released the new bat glassware. It's already happening. You got to get on board, mama. So my question to you, is it too soon? Is it too late? Or should it just not be happening? Like, what is your take? I really would like to know what your take on the Halloween celebrations are. Happy Summerween if you celebrate. But what are your thoughts? What's your take on this? Because it's happening so fast. We were out shopping the other day and we were already seeing some Christmas decor going up. And for me, I was like, okay, slow your roll. That's way too early. It is July. I know that October is far off, not far enough off, but far off. You know, Halloween is a thing. Christmas is like, that's not even a thought at this point. But I feel like Halloween is a little more acceptable to celebrate in July. I don't know. So I would love to know your take. What are your thoughts? Are you into this? Are you totally against this? Do you think we should wait? Like, what is an acceptable start date to start celebrating Halloween? Or should we go back to kind of what I think it was maybe, 15, 18 years ago, where it was September we would start, maybe even August we would start seeing Halloween decor be put out, like really kind of later in the years. But consumerism, capitalism, corporate greed, social media, you also have YouTubers and a lot of trends happening that are pushing these start dates earlier and earlier. You also have the girlies like me who are ready to celebrate at any given moment year round. I mean, I have Monster Mash permanently downloaded on my phone, ready to play any day of the year. I mean, I was driving home from set a couple weeks ago, and I was listening to Sabrina Carpenter. I was listening to Please, Please, Please. The song that literally played after it was Monster Mash. And I listened to the whole damn song. I sure did. I really did. And then 2 songs later was Tori Kelly's song, the 25th from her holiday album. I've got all of the holiday songs just queued up and ready to go. However, I feel like the Monster Mash song is a little more appropriate right now than the Christmas carols. So I did skip the Tori Kelly song. Love you, Tori. I will be listening to you next month when I feel it's a little more appropriate. But the Monster Mash I did listen to all the way through because I love that song. So you have people like me who are also pushing it. And I watch all of those stupid, wonderful, amazing, absolutely silly goo videos of like spend an autumn day with me. I mean, I was watching them as I was getting ready for this today. I watched 3 videos of this YouTuber. She lives in like Rhode Island, and I was watching her beautiful fall day. And it was absolutely gorgeous. It was perfect. Watching her make apple cider donuts and read a spooky book and go on a cute little autumn walk and thrift cute little autumn decor items and then come home and rearrange her house so that it looks like Meg Ryan's apartment from You've Got Mail is amazing. It's so cute and I'm obsessed. It's never too early for me, but it may be too early for you. So, I love that. Hence this. But I would just love to know your thoughts on that. I just feel like it is getting maybe a little too early in stores, but it's never too early in your heart. Think on that. And it's never too early to watch things on like Disney Plus or Netflix or Hulu or HBO Max. Welcome back. It is no longer just Max, apparently. Now they're back to HBO Max. So congrats, finding yourself again. Love that for you. They all have like really great Halloween movies and shows and things like that. So that's been really fun. Speaking of Halloween shows, speaking of things that we need to be watching to get into the Halloween mood. Okay, listen, I need to sit up for this. Okay, this is insane. This show came out a couple of months ago, I believe. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of a platform called Passionflix, because oh my God, if you haven't, do yourself a favor and get on the internet immediately. Oh my God, because they have started spooky season off correctly and they have done it with a bang, literally and metaphorically. Like, if anybody from my family is watching this, please leave now. So they have started really purchasing the rights and licensing some incredible books. Passionflix is a platform that takes romance novels and turns them into TV shows and movies, but they do it correctly. They really focus on the fans. They really focus on the authors. They really focus on the female gaze. They focus on doing it in a way that feels so respectful and so thought out and planned, and it's so sexy and fun, and everything is just, it's a chef's kiss. I am obsessed with this. My friends love it. It's just so great. It's so good. I love it. My sister and I, we have a friend. Her name is Sarah. Hey, Sarah. And Sarah and I are obsessed with Passionflix, and we talk to each other about it all the time. We were just voice memoing about their most recent project, which is called the Dagger Brotherhood series. This is a show by an author called J.R. Ward. Book series came out almost 20 years ago. I need to look at my laptop to get this information correct, because this is crazy. So this book series was first published in 2005 by J.R. Ward. There are more than 20 books in the original book series, starting with the book Dark Lover, okay? And it is about a society of vampire warriors who live together and defend their race against the desouled humans called lessers. What? Okay, so it features vampire warriors, secret brotherhoods, emotional trauma, epic battles, and some very spicy scenes. And I clipped a quote that was it was online for one of the reviews, and it said, "You definitely should not read this on public transportation." And I love that. I love book girlies, especially book girlies who read dark vampire drama. It's so funny to me. Oh my God, that's so funny. So the first book, like I said, is called Dark Lover, and it introduces the character of Wrath, and he is the vampire king who, I mean, he looks like 2008 broody Tumblr boy of our dreams, who is like, I can't. He is so cute. I just, like, literally, if I had to picture a vampire, especially the vampire king with like all that long hair and the sunglasses and like the broody energy and the little fangs, like, aside from Edward Cullen in the early 2000s, this is who I probably would have pictured. And then I know in the other books, they follow the characters. So it follows. Okay, so I know that in the other books, it follows the other the other memberhoods. It follows the other members of this Black Dagger Brotherhood, who I believe are also all vampires. And it follows these vampires with the best names that are so vampire-y from the early 2000s: Vicious and Zadist and Rage. And it follows Torment, but spelled in the craziest way, as in TOHRMENT. I love it so much. And I saw the characters for the first time on the Passionflix Instagram when the author J.R. Ward was being introduced to the actors dressed as her characters on set for the very first time. Like, she hadn't seen them. I believe she had seen the like conceptual drawings and ideas of what the characters were going to look like when the actors were in costume and in, hair and makeup and everything had come to life, but she had not seen them. And they were introduced to her one by one. And I believe it was Rage with the, is it Rage with the scar? Is it Rage or Zadist with the scar across his face? And she fully breaks down into tears, and she can't even look at him because she's so emotional seeing her characters of over 20 years that she's written several spin-off series for, and she's written 20 books about these characters. Like, That's incredible. And I got emotional watching these like 30-second TikTok videos, and I was like, okay, I think I need to watch this show. And I loved seeing that moment because you don't see that all the time. The characters meeting their creator, essentially. And I love that, especially as a book girly, especially as a vampire, lover myself. So I am so excited that they were adapted correctly, it seems. If the author had this strong of an emotional reaction to her own characters, it seems as though they were adapted correctly. Because you have seen in the case of, let's just say, for example, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the first time around was not adapted correctly, right? You did not see the author having that strong of an emotional reaction, so you could tell something was wrong. So the fans didn't have that strong of an emotional reaction. But seeing J.R. Ward having this much excitement and the tears and this much love coming from her toward her characters in hair, makeup, and wardrobe, it feels correct. So I haven't seen it. I have not read these books. They came out before I was old enough. Not that I was old enough to read them. They came out in 2005. So I wasn't quite there in my spicy reading journey yet. I was still on Wattpad and AO3 reading like fan fiction and like just dipping my toes into like werewolf romance. But now that I am into this longer series side of reading, I would love to read these books. And I really do love reading the books that Passionflix tends to grab a hold of because they tend to all be really good, the books and the movies, as well as the TV shows. But I love the energy. I actually quasi-modeled my outfit today after Olivia Applegate's character, Beth. I'll show a picture here. She is the main love interest for Wrath, I believe, if I'm like correctly assuming. She is the main love interest or the main female character in the first season. And her dress in this like Victorian Gothic vampire queen ensemble gave me so much life when I saw it on Instagram. I almost keeled over. Her energy here, her aura, I have to look at a picture of it myself. Oh my God. Okay. Her aura, her energy, the jewelry, the lace, the red, it's like the perfect blood red. The bustle and the ruching around the hips and the corseting up at her bust is just gorgeous. I love it. And I know it's not exact to a specific time period. It's not quite Victorian. It might be. It's not Edwardian. It's definitely not like Queen Anne, but I think it's leaning a little bit more toward Victorian. I really love this. I love this costume. I am obsessed with the look. I really like Olivia Applegate. She has done other Passionflix projects, so I'm really excited to see her in this. And another actor in this project, Michael Rourke, is also in this. He and Olivia played love interests in Driven, so it'll be really funny to see them together in this, not as love interests. So I love that this is just like late night romantic fantasy, and that this is this dark, sexy kind of like smoky romance, but it's just so good. The trailer, I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but the trailers have been everywhere. This is the most marketing. And I said this to my friend Sarah. I have never seen this much marketing, this much PR, this much information for a Passionflix project as I have for this project, for the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. It just officially wrapped on July 10th. The last episode of season 1 just came out. They posted a teaser that they have already started on season 2, which is, I guess, really good news. They have already got the ball rolling. I think I might be doing maybe a full binge of this. Should I do a live react? Should I do an episode watch with me? I don't know. What should I do? Do you guys want to watch this episode with me? I have not read the books and I have not watched the show, but I know I will be watching the show. So do I do a watch live with me, or should I post something on YouTube? Let me know what you guys think. Do you want to watch? Should we start like a watch along? do a cultured club, a Halloween, Summerween watch with me. I don't know. It could be very, very interesting. This feels like Twilight for grown-ups, but in the best way possible. And I'm very, very excited. I cannot wait. Okay, so we're going to move on because I've been talking about that for a long time. And now that we've talked about books that I haven't read, I want to talk to you about books that I have read and books to kind of get you into maybe the spooky season, and books that can maybe give you the vibes that you might be looking for, or vibes that might be a little autumnal, a little spooky, a little romantic, something that might just cover all your bases, that might just be as good as this candle. This candle smells so good. I know you can't smell it, but it smells so good. So we're going to start with probably my favorite book of all time. I read it every year. I recommend it all the time. I love this book so much that I have highlights. Let's see. Can I find a page with highlights? I have highlights throughout the book. This is an old highlighter. This is an old copy. I also have giant note cards that I've taken from notes that I have in the book, more highlights of different things that I want to learn about. This is about a vintage wine in this book that I really want to drink. So this is my favorite book. This is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. This is a trilogy, and this trilogy is if Twilight had more romance. This is if Outlander had more of a supernatural element, and if the Da Vinci Code could time travel and was more of like a PhD thesis. That's what this book would be. It's so good. You follow Matthew and Diana. They are a witch and a vampire respectively, and it's an incredible journey you go on with them. You really learn so much more than you think you're going to. I know that it is a romantasy of sorts. It's not the romantasy in the way of The Fourth Wing or ACOTAR, but it is a romantasy in that there is magic, time travel, and romance. You can live read this book starting in September on Mabon, and you can do a live read. It is that creatively written. It jumps date to date. So you could do a live read every year, just like I do, starting on Mabon. It is so beautiful the way that real historical characters from our past, from our history, let's just say like Queen Elizabeth I is included, or let's just say Bridget Bishop is also included and written in and woven throughout the story. There's a lot of warp and weft energy in here, and it's so incredible. This book is one of my favorites of all time. It was actually turned into a television series that you can watch on Netflix right now. This is the perfect fall book. The first book is set in Oxford, England. It is so good. Oh my God, I love it so much. Do yourself a favor, read this book. When I went to Oxford and I spent a little bit of time there when I was living in London, my mom and I actually ended up going to Oxford, and poor thing, I dragged her around and I made her go look at all of the sites where they shot this show, because this is my favorite book of all time, and the autumnal vibes are immaculate. And I made her go to the Bodleian Library, and I made her go to the bridge, and I made her go to the bars, and I made her go to Brown's Cafe, and my God, it's so good. It's so good the way that they involve. I can't say anything because I don't want to spoil it. Okay, read this book. The next book that we're going to talk about is another one. This is another favorite. This is another yearly reread for me. This book is called How to Hang a Witch by Adriana Mather. She is actually descended from Cotton Mather, the Cotton Mather from the Salem witch trials, which is insane to talk about. She is a real descendant of Cotton Mather, and she was doing her own genealogical study and ended up finding a lot of information about Cotton, and ended up getting inspired to write a book and wrote this incredible fiction witchy journey. It's like if Mean Girls were impacted by the Salem witch trials and set in our time, and magic was also involved. It's this book. It's so good. It is It literally is Mean Girls if the Salem witch trials were involved. It's crazy. It is about a girl who is also a descendant of Cotton Mather, and she has to go back to Salem. She was born there, but she wasn't living there, and she has to go back to Salem. And everyone living there hates her because Cotton Mather was the judge who determined the deaths of quite a few individuals, and their living descendants are going to high school with her, and they hate her. And they make it known, but a lot of magical things start happening around her, as well as the descendants of those witches that he accused, and they all have to figure out how to work together to stop the town of Salem from crumbling around them. Things start happening, and it's so good. This book is spooky, and she lives in a house that is haunted by a ghost who is cursed, and she has to figure that out as well. It's so good. This book is beautiful. This book is so good. I reread this book every year. This book is vibrant, and the audiobook is immaculate. This book, read it. It's so good. It's a fiction book. You could read this in like 3 days. I love this book. Okay, so the next book that we're going to talk about is My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. This book is about an artist named Cassie, and she gets a roommate named Frederick J. Fitzwilliam, and he is a vampire. I said I liked vampires, but she doesn't initially know at the beginning of their roommate ship, and the witty banter is immaculate. It's very much giving like subtle hints of, black cat, golden retriever, very subtle. It's giving like the autumnal, cozy, perfect, just like spicy rom-com spooky energy that you need. This book is so funny. It's so good. It's just charming. This book is so charming. It will make you laugh out loud. This book is so good. Jenna Levine has written 3 of these already. They're all different, but this one's my favorite. I really like this book. This one is just, it's so sweet. It's so good. He like leaves little notes. It's so good. And when she like starts putting it together, it's very much like, say it out loud, but in just the best way possible. It's not even like as cringy. It's so much better. I love this book. This book is so fun. This book is just, I literally turned to one of the pages where he writes a note for her. It's so good. I can't read that note out loud, but that note is really good. Like I literally can't read that note out loud, but the book is really good. This book so far is the spiciest book that I've recommended. How to Hang a Witch, 0 spice. There is no spice. They're in high school, no spice. There is one kiss, and it's like, it's not, there's no 0. In Discovery of Witches, the spice doesn't hit, and it's barely there until the second book. It's like 2 chili peppers, the whole trilogy, really. It's not even about the spice. It's about everything else. Everything else is just so good. This book is so cute. Read this book. Do yourself a favor. If you want just like a quick read that's just like perfect for an autumnal little like perfect fall day read, this is it. And then we are moving on to quite possibly the most autumnal book to ever be written thus far. This is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. Look at the foiling. Sorry, I have my bookmark in here. I keep my favorite bookmarks with books that I love to reread. I took the bookmarks out of the other ones, but this one snuck by because I am going to reread this one this weekend. I love this book. This gives Gilmore Girls. This gives fall antique shopping. This gives Kathleen Kelly's apartment in the rain. This gives every autumnal lo-fi YouTube video you could ever watch with spice and witty banter and like grumpy sunshine and like small town energy. This is the fall romance book of the century, and there are now 4 of them, and she just announced that there are 2 more books coming in 2026. 2026, there are 2 more books coming. I'm so very excited. This is This is one of the best fall books I've ever read. This is the book that this is why this is in here. This is why I will be reading again this book this weekend, because this book is so good. This book it reads the way this candle smells. That's this. Literally, it's called the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Like, you can't. It's just too good. I love this. It's part of the Dream Harbor series. Okay, so it is about, I'm gonna read the whole back for you so you get the vibe. So when Jeannie's aunt gifts her the beloved Pumpkin Spice Cafe in the small town of Dream Harbor, Jeannie jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from her very dull desk job. Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbor's gossip at all costs. Drama. But Jeannie's arrival disrupts Logan's routine, and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. Ooh, getting hot in here. This book is really good. Do yourself a favor. These are the fall books. If you want to get started early on fall books, these are the books I suggest. I have other books, so if you want other fall book recommendations, these are the ones I suggest you start with, but I have other ones. So if you want other ones, let me know in the comments down below with a little orange heart, and I will happily respond and let you know what other books I have in mind. I have quite a few that I can help you out with. There were some other ones that I cut out of this, but they're really good. So oh my God, I love fall reading. So, if you want to get started, now is definitely the time. But I think for now, that is going to be today's episode. Autumnal dreams and pumpkin spice wishes, my friends. I mean, this has just been the most dreamy little episode. I hope that you have all had a fantastic fall time with me. I've had the best pumpkin spice adventure chatting with all of you. I am looking so forward to talking more about all of the Halloween feels and things that I have in mind for all of us this coming fall and autumn. But thank you so much for sitting through this Summerween spectacular with me and putting up with my vampire queen energy. So whether you're ready for decorating or you're just here for the vampire queen eye candy, I appreciate your support nonetheless. And I love that you were here because you're a member of the Cultured Club and we love you. And once you're a member for life. So please, if you are watching this with your eyes, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really means a lot. And leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts, or leave a heart if you want a book recommendation. And if you are listening with your ears, please leave a rate and review. I really could use some help building up this podcast channel. It would mean the world to me. So please help me out. I'm having the best time, but I need your help and support. So thank you so much. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. All of the links are in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys next time for a tamer, less Halloween episode. But don't forget, Halloween is in our hearts. And I love you, and stay cultured, my cuties. Okay. Have an amazing week. Bye. Amazing. Halloween. Spooky. Okay. Perfect.